how's it going? My name is Anafi Lan. So I'm going to be speaking on fake love and how it's casted. If it's against someone's free will, what would occur? Okay, sometimes it's rare that individuals will put love spells as a couple. It's rare, it's in thought and shield to be a protection of their romantic relationship if that's both in agreement to enter into that type of practice. Some do. Okay, also I'm going to speak on how chaos magic is um, enacted by family members or close ones. Okay, I'm going to speak on the deepness in our orderly man's tone of voice and how it is empowerment for women. Okay, and how it's highly regarded for women, the tone of voice of their man, their lover. Okay, I'm gonna speak on briefly about adult predators and how their target is against certain beings as a quest, targeted underage young men and women, and a predator is male or female, right? Okay, and what parents and guardians are to do in the defense, okay, of their child. I'm also going to speak on the spirit of SA, that likes to victimize, to enact or inject their spirit, right? To spread their spirit and for their spirit to travel. Okay. All right. So fake love. Fake love is casted and projected against someone's free will, right? And a way to recognize that is when there's uncalled for drama and violence in a relationship. It just doesn't align. The couples just don't align for many factors. There's outsider interferences, and also that could be of a red flag to highlight that there is or was fake love spells being casted against a person against their free will to have them in a relationship, bound to a contract, right, a romantic contract or a marriage. Okay, you're going to notice that there's a lot of disorder within that connection or marriage. There's procrastination within one partner or other or both, because obviously they're going to be linked in, right? There's going to be what is it, the name, where they step out of marriage, they're just non-committal, right? They're just not going to be committal. Well, they were already being love spells against them to get them into that marriage dynamic in the first place. Okay, in many cases, that's why that occurs, because there was not a natural agreement to these vows. There was it was an arrangement or also love spells being casted against this person, male or female, right? Okay, so you gotta protect yourself and knowing like the full contract, romantic contract, that if it's a willing choice or not. Okay, don't limit yourself by entering into a arranged situation. Okay, other factors do occur that aren't pretty. Okay, if you go against your free will. Okay, and also if others go against your free will. Okay, knowing your free will and entering into contracts wisely is key. Okay, also if anger is aroused instantly, suddenly by a family member, they were already in secret casting, praying, projecting to invoke your aggression without valid reasons to why your level of anger aggression got from 1 to 100, right, or 0 to 100. It was already being picked at. Your aggression, chaos magic was already being picked at. Notice around the time they were picking at your emotions, resurfacing people you once cared for, but no longer are in relationship with, whether that's like friends, romantic partner from your past, or an ex, husband or wife. They will try to bring up certain history, memories, to irritate your emotions, and because their thing is creating chaotic aura in your life. Okay, that's their intent. Okay, also the deepness in our orderly man's tone of voice. So us orderly women, we honor, we regard our romantic lover, be that a romantic partner that we're courting, or a husband, our husband, right, or fiance. We honor their tone of voice. their tone of voice touch us, our soul, on a deep level that others cannot. No other man could, no other person could. If it's in an orderly fashion, if it's honorably unified, the connection, okay? We honor our man's tone of voice, okay? They empower us, and in doing so, we nurture them, okay? And so individuals that are not in marriage with the genetics of a male and a female, there's going to be disalignment, okay? Yeah, know that. Okay, so in some twin flames, the male could have a lighter tone of voice, right? And the female could have a deeper tone of voice. They enter into spiritual contracts before they enter into the physical to cross paths, and they will recognize one another. There are individuals that try to embody certain attractions to attract a certain individual, and their doings will be overpowered by the authentic soulmate. Okay. Okay, so adult predators, male or female, target certain beings as their own personal quest. Okay, of authority. They're authoritarian, right? They know their spirit will one day grow, evolve, so they target someone younger, innocent, not as strong or immature, right? It is vital that parents and guardians are exactly that, a guardian at every given moment in supporting their child or loved one in the best way possible in their self-defense, okay? The predator's aims is to submit the other under their authority. So fight wisely off such attempts. Challenge the mental mind of theirs and set the tone as a child, as a spiritual being in a child form. Okay, mightily shielded by grace of the universe, the gods and goddesses be. Okay, so you will know that your ancestors are protecting you. And I know many people, had got I'm seeing some people escape from being, kidnapped, and individuals trying to dominate over them. They're obviously meant to be free and unlimited. Okay, and individuals try to overpower them or outnumber them. That is not ever to be. Okay, so the SA spirit. SA is a spirit that is trying to dwell in their victims. They're trying to latch on their victims. Okay, the rapist was likely raped. That spirit had traveled over, right? It's trying to continue on its through a vessel. Okay, it seeks to travel and spread. Such spirit aren't capable to dwell in those that are orderly. An orderly person would not allow this spirit to dwell. If a home is orderly, a household is in order, the SA spirit cannot dwell. Okay, especially when individuals are active in their home, household, family members' life, they're going to prevent any kind of predator, the SA predator and spirit, from existing in their home. Okay, so ensure you're fasting, praying, meditating, and being on top, being attentive of yourself and your loved ones. Okay, and entering into contracts in a sound mind. Okay, so if you don't agree to something, even in its slightest, don't settle, right? Don't compromise, because in a correct contract is going to benefit everyone all around. Know that. All right, that's what I have for you, collective. Take care, peace be, ciao.